Hello there, welcome to Prime Sports with me, Razak Musbao. And let's start off in Parliament. And the Parliament has been eulogizing former Black Stars captain, calling him the nation to honor him for his exploits. The Ghana top scorer, who is also the first international player to score in 9 successive tournaments, announced his retirement from football, making a statement on the floor of the House. The Majority Chief Whip, Domprey, said Jan brought glory and honor to the country. Also, former Youth and Sports Minister Dr. Rashid Pelpo touted Jan's unifying qualities, insisting he deserves to be celebrated, especially while he is alive. First, let's hear from Dr. Domprey.
In the history of our game in Ghana, many iconic players have graced our pitches with the tenacity and finesse of beautiful feet. Statistics in African and Ghanaian football are replete with legendary tales of such players, and one that has stood tall in the history of our game in the recent decade is none other than the legendary Asamoah Gyan. Speaker, it might be debatable who is considered the greatest of all time in the Ghanaian football, with the likes of Baba Yara, Abdul Razak, Abedi Pele, Tony Yeboah, and so forth. As such, we all may have our favorite on the pitch. Asamoah Gyan is undoubtedly one of the best in the past 2 decades.
And I'm happy we are celebrating him today because it's good to celebrate people when they are alive. And he exiting from football is giving us a reason to say that it is time for us to also recognize what he has done and play the game he played all these years. He played for everybody, and let us all play for him. That today we are recognizing him as a whole for what he has done for Ghana. Mr. Speaker, the gentleman we are celebrating eventually played a keeping role in Ghana football as a captain, and he moved Ghana along in many of the matches we played, either within Africa or in the world. And for each of them, he has shown he is a distinct person and has shown he is a character to watch and a character to admire. And it's no wonder that in the Black Stars he's the highest goal scorer and eventually became the player of the year, BBC player of the year, yes.
Now, on his part, Minister of State at the Finance Ministry, Dr. Mohammed Amin, while commending Jan's entrepreneurial skills, also called for the establishment of a sports endowment fund for a greater investment in football in the country to enable the nation to churn out more footballers like Asamoah Gyan.
Asamoah Gyan, apart from his contributions on the soccer field, has also become a successful investor himself. I know of many ventures Asamoah Gyan is involved in. And by this, he's contributing to economic growth and the development of our country. Mr. Speaker, let me take advantage of this to indicate that sports and football in particular is serious business. It has contributed to gross domestic product, and it continues to do. In 2017, its contribution to GDP was about 1.4%, and this has increased year after year. Mr. Speaker, unfortunately, funding sports continues to be a problem for us as a country. Allocation of funds, for example, to the Ministry of Youth and Sports, year on year, increased from 24.7% in 2016 to 43.8% in 2019. However, allocation to the National Sports Authority has been going down. What it means is that allocations to the Ministry of Youth and Sports have largely gone to general administration. We therefore need to look at the funding of sports in general and football in particular more strategically. And this is why, Mr. Speaker, I want to propose, if it hasn't been done already, that we institute a national endowment for.
Now, Ghana's Black Meteors have landed in Morocco, Rabat, ahead of kickoff of the 2023 AFCON Under-23 tournament on Saturday in Morocco. Speaking upon the arrival, head coach Ibrahim Tanko lauded the team's preparation and also confirmed Ernest Nyama will later join the team for the 2023 Under-23 African Cup of Nations, despite not reporting to camp yet. The Meteors have been pitched against Morocco, Congo and Guinea in Group A and will face Congo in the opening game on Sunday, June 25.
We have a very good training camp with 2 games, and winning 1 and drew 1. So I think the team is in good shape. Improved very well. I mean, if you know, we play with a different set, and like against Egypt, because we want to give everyone a chance to show what he can do in the tournament. And honestly, I'm very, very happy with the second team as well. So with this team, I think we can form a very good side for the tournament in our first game. And we are here with 26 players. Definitely, we have to give everyone a chance to show what he can do at the tournament. And as I said, and all of them show that if we give them a chance, they can help us at the tournament. So it's a very good thing for the team. Well, for now, I understand that we are going to have Ernest Nyama. But the rest cannot join us, and so we only have to concentrate on those who are here. And Ernest, we knew him already. He played with us the last game, so definitely he's coming to join his colleagues. He will, will give us more quality on the pitch. So we are happy that he will join us. Yeah, well, in the first place, they are not with us when we play the qualifiers. So we wanted them because we think they have quality that they can support us. But since they are not here, I think we will concentrate with those who we play the qualifiers with. We are 100% sure that the quality is enough for this tournament. So let's hope that we will have this squad fit for the first game against Congo. No, for now he's not joining because the team didn't allow him. As you know, it's not a FIFA date, so we cannot force the team to release him. So for now, he's not coming, and we are looking forward to those who are here, that they can do the job for us. Today is an arrival team meeting, and the CAF people will come to inspect the players and the technical team. And then after, we'll go for training at 5 p.m. and tomorrow, same. Yeah, and then we prepare for Sunday, and we hope that by Sunday, we are going to have a very good starting 11 for the nation.
Let's talk about the Ghana Football Awards. Well, the leadership of the awards scheme board on Friday, earlier today, called on the Sports Minister, Mustafa Yusuf, to officially invite him to this year's gala night. The meeting, which was held at the Sports Ministry, was attended by the board chairman of the awards scheme, Kyle Tufor, who was in the company of some of the board members, such as Nuti Fafa, Atta, Nathan Kwao, Felix Romac, and Daniel Odro. The board of the Ghana Football Awards decided also to pay a courtesy call on the sector minister as a sign of respect and to formally inform him about preparation for Sunday's event. The minister, who was at the 2021 edition of the awards, was excited about the visit and promised that he and his ministry will ensure the success of the awards scheme. It's just barely 2 days away from the awards ceremony scheduled for Sunday, June 25th. And thankfully, we are joined by a board member, Matilda Demedo, via Zoom for some quick updates ahead of that all-important event on Sunday. Matilda, thank you for joining us on Prime Sports. And of course, we just had you paid a visit to the sports minister, and he has promised to be there. But with 2 days to go, what's his preparations looking like?
Well, thank you for having me this evening. And just as you've said already, with 2 days just to go for the awards, everything I can say have been put in place. Talk about organizing the actual event on the day. The organization has been excellent. Our Club 100 are also voting earnestly for us to get the rightful winners of the award for the night. And then all things said and done, I can confidently tell you that the 5th edition of the Ghana Football Award is going to be a success come Sunday.
I mean, for the benefit of those who are hearing about this for the very first time, just tell us, why the Ghana Football Awards? Why are you putting together these awards? What's its sole purpose?
Well, We have a lot of Ghanaians plying their trade outside Ghana. We have a whole football season going on. And then we also have people or legends in the world of sports, especially football, that over the years they've worked tirelessly. And we, as a board, think that it's very necessary for us to organize this award and then award um, these people who have over the years toiled, and also people who are in, let's say, a season under review, giving the award out. And that's the main reason why such an award is being organized. So if you look at the previous editions or even all other editions, what we do is that we look at the players and performance in the season under review, their statistics, and all other relevant stuff that we need to put together to make sure we come out clean with the awards. That's how we look at it, and then we make sure we get all the deserving players into the various categories. So that's the main reason behind us organizing such a prestigious awards.
And finally, before I go, we understand there's been, the scheme has increased. It used to be just 7, 8 categories, and now we've seen an increase to about 13 categories. Can you just bring us up to speed on the new categories you've had to introduce for this edition?
Sure. With the previous edition, we had 11 categories, and this season, we adding 2 more categories where we are taking a look at the Goal Queen of the season. That's for the Malta Guinness Women's Premier League. Goal Queen of the season have been added, and quite apart from that, we also look at the Player of the Season for the Women's Premier League. In the men's division, we do Player of the Season for the Men Premier League, and then we do the overall best player. So this time around, the women will have an overall best player and then also best player in the Women's Premier League. That have necessitated us adding 2 more categories to the 11 that we had already, making it 13 categories for this season.
Interesting. Well, you need to know that the event will be live on Joy Prime and will be at the Accra International Conference Center. Is it open to the public, or it's strictly by invitation?
Well, it's strictly by invitation, and then yes, let me put it that way, strictly by invitation for now.
Okay, and they can watch it on Joy Prime, right?
Of course, the general public who will not get this invitation, I will urge all of them to watch it on Joy Prime, our partner for life. Anywhere Ghana Football Awards go, Joy Prime is always there to make sure it reaches the masses in their home. So we just advise that if you don't have an invitation, kindly just stay by your TV and then stay glued to Joy Prime, and then you catch all the glam, the greats, and everything that comes with the Ghana Football Awards 2023.